Hey, what's up, peeps? Greetings and salutations. I am Big Brother. Well, I'm going to play with the layouts back here until people come in. View on YouTube. There, mute that. Mm-hmm. Hello, lurker person. Couple more people hop in, and I'll start chit-chatting away. But I wanted to talk about the AI in eBay, the description thing. I need to grab a sweater and put it on. I am freezing my patickas off. I just made a sale. Woohoo! There we go. I ought to do some listening. That's what I ought to do. Oh, Lord knows I don't have any shortage of things I can list. I think I'll go ahead and consider that. Guess we'll go ahead and do some listening. Full buyer paid. Awesome. Well, it's not much, but it's something. Something to start the week. Oh, $8, not bad for one thing. Meh. It's gonna cost more to ship it. Oh, uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Brand. Mm-hmm. 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 Greetings and salutations, I'm Big Brother. So, as I set up here for my listing, I am going to talk about something that come up. Had a friend ask me to look at their account to see if there's something I can do to, I don't know, they wanted me to rate their store or something like that. Tell them what I thought about their listings and such. One of the very first things that I noticed on their listings was um, the description of all the stuff. The description, uh, I don't know. I could tell it was the AI generated, and that person later confirmed that they did use the AI description on eBay, and it looks like it. And it's really poor. It's sad. In my opinion, it's horrible. It's like, as I read it, the only thing that comes to mind are the ladies on QVC or HSN trying to push uh, things that nobody would normally buy. But it just look at this stunning so and so. It was very salesmanship. It's not something that I would expect from eBay. It doesn't sound real because it's not real, I guess. But I don't know. It's not something I would employ. It's not something I'm going to use. It just doesn't sound authentic. It's just supposed to be a reseller selling wares out of their house or shed or whatever to other people. It's not supposed to be that professional. Uh, and again, by professional, I just mean the people that dominate the sales channels on TV, such as HSN and QVC. They're really good at their job. Uh, yeah, they make it seem like that item is you can't live without it kind of thing. But it's that conversation that you can see through, though. I mean, hmm, I don't know. I don't know really how to put it. It just doesn't seem right. It's not, and plus you don't need all that da 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 da. You don't need all that crap. Now, if you got a really old piece and you want to tell some provenance behind it, yeah, okay. Uh, but if you're just trying to sell, say, like a vintage doll from the '80s or something, then you shouldn't have uh, 4 or 5 lines of descriptions. It should be 3 or 4 words. That's it. This doll, uh, it's a simple matter of copy and paste. The perfect listing, right? Once you figure out your keywords for your title and the condition, by the way, the condition is not used. That is not a condition. Please put down the condition. If it looks like it's new, then put down like new. Uh, you know, used is not a description. Stop doing that. That's lazy. Uh, it's not too hard to put down cracks, mark on left foot. Just not used. It's old, so it's used. Or what's the other one I see with antiques all the time? Condition's pretty good for its age. Yeah, that's not a description. That's a more of a, hey, look at the pictures kind of deal. And you should already have that in your. If you're not using templates for your descriptions, you really need to get on the ball and start using templates. Um, I don't have to use a template, but I much prefer to use one. And the one template that I use the most is going to be my one for pre-owned items. Uh, yeah, because as everybody should be well aware of right now, it's rare that I don't have anything vintage or antique on hand. It's rare for me to sell things that aren't vintage. So, uh, yeah, the AI description I don't think is good enough yet. I don't think it's I don't think it's right. That's all I can think of. I can't find the right words to describe that. Anyway, something big going down every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. Treasure Scavengers Rae Rae, Amber. We know her as Amber. Uh, is going to have an auction. Yeah. And tons of stuff starting off at $1 and, gonna move stuff. Not everything's gonna be $1, but I'm gonna be selling there too. A lot of the stuff that I have is gonna be gone for probably $2, but not $1. Um, yeah, I've already got some stuff put away. I've got some toys lined up. Yes, they're all vintage, new attacks, blah blah blah. But they're toys, so if they're for kids, rip the tags off and give it to the kids. Um, Lots of cutesy wootsy ones like the little bunny rabbits, and I've got polar bears and seals and lions and tigers. Oh my! So I've also got vintage things. I plan on selling some ephemera, and by ephemera I mean I've got some old uh, car pamphlets, maybe some. I don't know if I'll do the magazines yet because magazines don't ship media mail. So damn near almost anything doesn't ship media mail anymore. I don't ship things media mail anymore. It's a waste. I haven't done it in over a year. Probably been close to 2 years now. Media mail is going bye bye. So just just know that. Um, yep, yep, yep. Um, Gonna have to try and be out of my house by summer of next year. So I want to sell a lot of stuff. I don't really want to give a lot of this back to the auction house. So all I'm going to do is, I want to empty the place out. So I'm going to be selling things off at a reasonable amount. Not really looking forward, or not looking forward to. I'm not looking to make money off of it. If I can break even, I'll be fine with that. Yep. And I've got things of all interests. Anything you can think of, probably. You guys like 50s, 60s toys? I got that. You guys like railroad stuff? I got that. You guys like car stuff? I got that. You guys like kid stuff? I got that. You know, I've got some jewelry. Let's see. Keys around the house. Let's see what I got. Ephemera, nutcrackers, D&D stuff. I got, yeah, fantasy stuff. I've got inks. I got pens. I got New English. I got lots of stuff. I'm gonna just be unloading a lot, but I got precious moments, believe it or not. But you know, for $1 a box or $1 a figurine, they're still in the box. I should do okay with them. I've got figurines. I've got old glass children's sets, Demitas sets from the 50s, still in the box, the original box. And if you fold it up, it looks displayed. It's very 40s, very 50s. The styling. I bring them out. You might see them. I bought 3 of them, so you know, one sitting on eBay, not yet. I've got the listing made. It's draft, right? So you know, and I've got Star Trekky stuff. I got pins, lapel pins. I've got postcards. I've got stuff of all kinds. No shortage of anything, and I plan on selling all of it. And anything I can't sell to you guys gets moved to eBay. So I can sit there and go, see, you should have bought it. Yeah. I think the only thing I don't have is wristwatches. I do have a couple, but they're not worth. I don't think I could sell them on here. They are. Yeah, they're worth too much. I don't think anybody wants to shell out the bucks, but they're original Disney. So yeah, they're 1950s Ingersoll Disney watches, and I have the original ceramic version instead of the plastic version. So it's probably easily $75, and nobody's gonna pay that on one of these. I don't have that follower. She didn't have the followers. Nobody has those kind of followers that I know of in these circles. And I don't watch the big guns because there's nothing they can teach me, honestly. Um, if anything, I'd be tweaking their stuff. Uh, you know, it's and I've got tools. I could be selling tools. I got lots and lots of tools. Hell, I used to be a mechanic. I might come across a lot of my automotive tools that are good for working on older cars. Like, I think I still have a timing light out there. I don't know if I do or not. Um, and I had one of the old school. Well, we didn't use flukes because nobody could afford them back then. They were like $1,000 back then. But it's just an old dial thing, and you set it to ohms or whatever. It's kind of like the same. It's just not digital; it's analog. But you put one thing around the first cylinder, one around the ground, and then another one you can test the alternator with, all in one go. Anyway, so I got a lot of stuff in the shed I need to clear out, and it's I need to make my way to the fishing gear so I can get to the fishing gear because I'd like to sell the fishing gear. I'd like to give that a go. Uh, what the hell? I'd like to give the fishing gear a go on eBay, or maybe if I could advertise right and do sell nothing but fishing gear on one day, that'd be awesome. That way I could advertise to the fishing gear fan club or whatever. You know, go to the Facebook groups and say, hey, I got a bunch of my grandpa's lures that I'm going to be selling. You know, come on out and bid on them. I know that some of them are worth some buckos. Like I can picture one that I know I've used before, and somebody's pointed it out to me before and say, yeah, it's about 10, 15 bucks. It's worth 25 to 30 if you got the box. And I don't think I have the box for anything. I think I have a box for the original Lazy Ike out there, but that's about it. So selling that stuff will have to be a priority. I'd like to thank everybody, whoever's joining me. How you doing? Treasure Scavengers are going to be here much later. They're doing some family things currently. I guess there was a mix-up on time. So I thought I'd just sit here and list and talk about making the perfect listing. Yeah, that's it. I just sold a 19. Gosh darn thing. Let me tell you. I'll tell you exactly what I sold. Oh, I cleared it out already. Hey, ship now. Hey, you can wait. A vintage 78 Victor passenger car and truck gasket catalog. Just got 8.25 for it. 7.25, excuse me. So and I didn't run any auctions this week. It seems like I do them like every other week. Getting into a lazy rut. That's what I'm doing. Hmm. 12 views, huh? Oh yeah, I sold a J.C. Higgins spin casting reel instruction booklet for an old spin casting reel. Sold it for $10. Didn't even bother to $9.95 is what I sold for, and I didn't even bother to hit me up for a best offer or anything. So loving that ephemera. Saves my bacon quite a bit. Not that my bacon needs saving. Almost done with my Christmas shopping. Of course, my Christmas shopping is fairly easy to do, so yeah. Pens and pencils. Here it is. I acquired a large lot of plastic animals. We got over 1,000 of them. No, I don't. It's not 1,000, but it's probably 200-300 of them easily. Yeah, I took the time and went through them because there's some I've seen before. Like one that's not known too much is AAA. Its logo is 3 A's in the shape of a pyramid, if you could imagine a triangle. Yeah, that's an old company. Made in Hong Kong. You got a weird one in here. Here's a meerkat. I've never seen a. Well, I'm sure they got them, but this thing is like made in Hong Kong. So this is 70s. And the other AAA is, I think it's this. Yes, it's some kind of bear. I would say that's a koala, but probably not. Not sure. So the AAA does well. I mean, it's just another plastic company. The one that I focus on the most are the Schleiss, which are the you can still buy their. They're still putting out stuff today, but it's highly detailed stuff, and it's like their figures cost like 8, 9, $10. They got really big ones. They got dragons and unicorns and stuff like that. Mm, mm. Made in Hong Kong. And if you ever look on the bottom of toys or anything else, I guess, and you see there's raised letters. Well, it's getting whitewashed here, but like on the newer ones, there'll be a great big C and an E that has a like a line all the way through it, and the E is kind of like a semicircle. It stands for China Exports. So yeah, here's one that says NF. Have no idea what that is, but it's whoever was uh, exporting into us at the time. So that's what that big CE is. If you ever question it, if you get something that says "Made in Taiwan" and it has this big CE on it, that's China flexing its muscles, saying we own Taiwan. So, yep. This one just says 1988. Oh, Funrise. Funrise is another one, and they also made something else that was popular. Funrise toys, and what's this one? I think this was the other AAA, wasn't it? Hmm. Oh, it's made in Hong Kong. So, I'm going to put all the made in AAA ones are all going to go. Well, let's just go ahead and do it now instead of talking about it. Shit. Um, yep, AAA, AAA, and AAA. Made in China, made in China. Made in China. Okay. So, pardon me while I eat. This is not. I apologize for being rude, but I'm hungry. Hmm. I don't know. And And the meerkats. Yeah. Damn it. There it is. Okay. Put these together. I've seen lots of what I sell these for. Not very much. This freaking bear is hefty. These are solid pieces. I don't know, $7, $10, something like that. You know, it's not much. It's got a meerkat on it. I'm the only one that has a listing that'll have a meerkat on it. I think it's kind of cute. You can't find meerkats too much. Please don't ask why I know that. That's why I think this is a koala bear and not a regular bear. It just doesn't have his paint. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do $9.95 or best offer. Yeah, it's somebody comes across and asks, you know, $6 or $7, I'd take it. So it's gonna weigh over a pound more than likely. Let me weigh up these critters. Well, I might be able to ship it for under a pound, but it's gonna be just. Okay, well. Where'd they? Oh, here they go. So this chat description thing, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna opt for the not gonna use it thing. I don't need all that to sell my wares. You know, the description box should just be a copy of the title, a copy of the condition. Hey, make sure you're looking at the pictures. Um, you know, you don't need to put down your entire return policy. Stuff like that is nobody's going to read that shit. You'll be lucky if they read the condition. Um, you know, it's using the AI is lazy. Yeah, it might be a quick, might help those just coming into it, but I would hope that they wouldn't continue using it unless that AI gets better. Because right now is the worst that technology will ever be because it's getting nothing but better as we speak. So I just Sunrise 1988. Okay. Look, I just took a picture of a monkey's butt. Yay. Get that out of there. Okay, that one. And that almost looks like a Coca-Cola bear. The hell. So hope everybody's sales are going pretty good. Mine are going meh. Of course, once again, I'm not putting the effort into it. Oh, I found out what this was, and then I couldn't find out what it was. I'm not sure I should sell this because, it's really beat up. Guess I'll go ahead and take pictures of it just in case. And just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's 5 listings. That's the shot right there. That's the shot right there. Son of a bitch. Hey. You ain't getting that. Good enough. see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. I'll stop at I'll stop at 6. Stop at 7 maybe. I've got some postcards I want to sell this Tuesday. So I'm not going to put them up on eBay just yet. So I'll probably be selling the postcards. Like I said, I got lots and lots of Coca-Cola bears with the tag still. These are from the 80s. I believe. I think these were like 88. Maybe it's 98. I don't know, 88. I don't know. Advantage. Here's so, you know, this and this and this, which is a Coca-Cola thing. But probably this one is hard to find, and I've got it. So, yeah. But I'd probably sell like 3 of them for $5. I just do buy it nows on them. I've got a lot. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Not sure what I'm going to do with these, though. Hello, Journey. How are you doing? Things are going well for you this week, this month, this year. Bruce Smith. I am doing just spiffy. I feel right as rain. Looking forward to Christmas being over. Oh yeah, I got tons of ornaments I'm going to be selling too. Yep, so I'm going to be doing auctions on Tuesdays with Treasure Scavenger Amber. And going to be starting up on Thursdays with somebody else. She doesn't have it written in stone yet for Thursdays, but I told her that I would go if she wanted me to do so. And maybe if I can get my stuff together, I'd like to start doing it here. Every other week, like twice a month, nothing major. I just have so much surplus. It's just, and it's good stuff. So, yep. Lots of ornaments to give away. Well, not give away, but, you know. Bought this from Angie. Angie resells for $3. Nobody else would bid on it. As soon as she told me who the maker was, I jumped all over it. Nobody else did, but you know, I am knowledgeable. So I haven't opened it. I've had it for a week and I haven't opened it yet. I need to get it listed. Uh, okay, hurry. Mm-hmm. So it's just this is called an egg vase for obvious reasons, but it's all hand painted. It's got gold. You can't see it, but a lot of this is raised. The gold trim is raised on it. And as soon as she said who made it, I thought for sure it'd sell for more. But she said Napco ware, and I've released probably 4 or 5 different videos on Napco ware. So yeah, that's what you get for not watching my video. See? Yep, it's beautiful. I should probably get it. Hmm. Well, it depends on where the market is currently. Minimum 20, maybe 17, 18 on the low end. I won't go lower than that. How you doing, Swampy? Scavengers will be here, maybe. So I managed to pick it up for $3 plus shipping, and I bought some other things, so it kind of, So all said and done, I probably have about $6, $7 into this, which is more than I should have paid, but you know, support somebody's channel. Yeah, this is a really nice one. I've not seen one in this nice a condition before. Usually there's lots of crazing. There's no crazing at all on this one. I'm not seeing any. This is probably one of their later pieces before they got bought out. Not one crack, not one chip. Yeah, this is a wonderful piece. Large egg vase. This thing ought to sell for $25. Period. But it won't. Ow! 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 Ow. Yes, I hope it sells quickly too. Hey Swampy, did you ever get your exhaust sold to a reasonable buyer? Woo. And the true gift that Angie sent me was 3 sheets of bubble wrap. You know you're a reseller when you can pick up a box and go, ooh, that's a cool box, and want the box because you know you can ship something in it, right? Nice thick box too. While my mother is busy keeping HSN and QVC alive with her monetary funds. Let's see. Go to find the right. Yeah, that's the right side right there. A 3-foot one. Tri-pedestal. Okay, fine. Pedestal egg vase. Let's see. Africware. Egg vase. Came right up. Oh, that's not good. Crap. Yeah. Okay, maybe it'll sell for about $10. There seems to be quite a few of them. Similar, yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's about a $10 piece. Cool, they paid me. I don't think it's pretty enough to keep, so I'm definitely gonna sell it. Probably sell it in one of my auctions. Sell it to somebody else for $3. Oh, let's see. You know, as a reseller, I gotta honestly say that I've come across a lot of other stuff that other resellers can't get rid of, and that's how I acquire a lot of my lots that I buy from people for cheap. Like all those Coca-Cola bears, right? They got the worst, just horrid, bad, awful, filthy sell-through rate on eBay. I mean, it really is bad. But I've managed to sell 3 sets, so I'm selling in lots of 3, and that's what I mean by a set. I could sell them all for $1 a piece, and I wouldn't care, which is exactly what I intend on doing. Yeah, instead of 3 for $5, I'd probably just sell them for $1 a piece. So, well, you know, take a chance. Probably not going to keep it, but I know somebody that would probably like it. Just gift it. Or maybe sell it at an auction. Who knows? We'll see. I've got a let's see, I've been holding on to that for a long time. I need another light. I gotta go buy another stinking light. I guess I can use my ring light for a while. It didn't do very good for photographs, but it gets rid of the shadows. Like I said, I had somebody ask me to go over their listings to see, and like I said, my major critique was for the AI description. Like I said, it's just I don't like it. It seems too pushy. Seems too fake. Seems too salesman-y. If I were to make a description of this, my description would be in excellent condition. Bam. There's my description. My pictures should sell the picture, should sell the vase. My condition notes are going to be no chips, cracks, or crazing because it is in perfect condition. I haven't seen any yet, anyway. And yeah, copy the title, copy the condition, that square box in excellent condition. You're done. You don't need all this stuff there from the 1950s. Napco ware dominated the porcelain industry, blah, blah, blah. I could do all that shit too. I mean, but you don't need all that, right? So, yep, Napco ware built on Americans that were slaves at the time. Napco ware stands for National Pottery Company. Ooh, the things that I sell from Napco ware that makes big money would be the ladyhead vases and Wild Bill Collectibles. Hello, Wild Bill Collectibles. How are you? Sitting here talking about the AI description for eBay. How I think it's pretty lame, honestly. Anyway, I had a like I said, this person they reached out to me so I could go over their listings, and as I've stated many times already, the chat. Why do I see chat AI? Because that's stuck in my head. The AI description that you can tell that it wasn't theirs. I mean, yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm not going to use that. And as I stated before, it should be copy paste, done. You don't need a big description. You don't need all that return policy and stuff in your. For one, all that stuff is stated in your shipping and stuff. So you don't need it. Yeah. Was wondering what you thought of having a YouTube channel, and it's hard to set up. I was wondering what you thought is in having a YouTube channel. I sell on, well, I'd say it this way. I used to sell on other places. Currently, I haven't, but those options are still open to me if I want to use them. But what other platforms do you sell on, if you don't mind me asking? Just sold a yoga mat. What are you going to sit on, Swampy? Macari and Poshmark, yeah. Hey, Wild Bill, this is a open mic. If you wanted to hop in, I'd throw you an invite. I don't quite understand your don't quite understand. Wondering what you thought is in having a YouTube channel, and is it hard to set up? No, no, it's not difficult to set up at all. Getting the followers, picking the right day and the right time, and what are you going to talk about? And I typically have guests, but my guests have a tendency for flaking out on me, so I talk enough that don't have a camera, huh? That's an expensive yoga mat there, Swampy. What? Yeah, I'll sit on a rock. Hey, Swamp, do you get most of your stuff from yard sales, or do you thrift, or what's the gig? Oh, I hear the background music. Well, you got a network, bro. Wild Bill. All I can say is network. Hook up with some other people and, start hanging out with them. Say, hey, let's do some collabs. Bounce off of each other's subs and build yourself up. I'm not a person that cares about those things. I don't care about subs. I don't give a crud about monetization. I'll never care if I get monetized. I really don't. I mean, that's what eBay's for. Just saying. From the bins, huh? It's hard to get followers on your YouTube channel, but you don't have a camera. So, I'm just saying. Something doesn't seem right there. Well, yeah. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have some subs going into it, but there's no guarantee those subs show up. I don't know. I'm going to be jumping in with Treasure Scavengers, so she's already got a decent following, but she gets a lot of hers from Facebook. So, you need to post on Instagram and Facebook and those things and get yourself out there. And after 2 or 3 weeks of doing your show, say, hey, in 3 weeks, I'm going to do an auction at this time, da da da. And then the next week, say, hey, it's only 2 weeks away, push it and then drop it on a day, and everybody will be waiting for it. See, so that's That's what it's about. Amber's taking care of all that stuff for me. She's got a large following, whereas I don't. I think I got maybe 2. So, yeah, get you a laptop. I wish you luck. You get a camera, give me a holler. I'll throw you up here and we'll push your channel. I'm really nobody to be helping anybody, but I can do what I can. That's about it. So, yep. Yep. What Journey said. Best thing to do is partner up with other people. And if people like what you have to offer, they'll follow you somewhere else. I'm very knowledgeable, bar none. Why? Because I have no subs. Come on, who are you, Wild Bill? Who are you? Well, I appreciate the compliment, but probably not. I appreciate it. Hey, you sold something else. Awesome. Sell something every time I do a live. Maybe I need to do a live every day. Vintage bubble top, U.S. Borders pen for $8. I'll take that $8. Yeah, you really need to know your product. I don't know. See, I'm old school though, Wild Bill. You know, a lot of the newer people, they don't need to. They just want to know it sells, and honestly, that's good enough. But it's not good enough for me. I'm gonna say I'm a bit anal. I really need to know what the hell I'm selling, so if I see it again, I'll know, and I won't have to sit here and look it up. That's what it is. See you later, Swamp. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it always. Yeah. Well, let's see. Well, Wild Bill, if you ever figure out the secret to getting lots of subs, let me know. I'm sure having an outgoing personality and such is probably a key, which is something I do lack. I know it. But, I am who I am. The Predator said that, I do believe. Along with Popeye. Yeah. Okay. So what else can we do? I don't really want to. Well, I could show off this little haul I got. I showed some of them, but I've looked into them. They're all officially licensed. It's awesome. Curmudgeon. I'm not so old that I'm going to use the word curmudgeon. That's a good one. Okay, so I bought everything in here so I could have this because hell, Star Wars. There we go. That's it. But this is an officially licensed Paramount. It's got the Paramount. Yeah, it's got all the proper stuff. So this is. I mean, it's heavy too, man. Woo! So I might wind up selling it. I don't know. It'd be the last one I sell if I do. But here's another one that's officially licensed, and this is from the TV series. There you go. 100th episode of the Highlander. It's got the little sword on it that says McLeod. On the back it says, man, it says Highlander and some other things on there. But that's some really itty bitty print. And these, it's heavy. Super heavy. Hmm. And here is, I know what the symbol is because I've had time to look it up. I knew what it was before. Anybody want to guess what that is? Do, 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 do. In the end, there can be only one. Yeah. It's an official 1987, 1997 still. So this is, do I have it the right side? Yeah, I do. That is Babylon 5, which has a huge, huge fan club. Yeah, I looked these up, and they're like $8, $10 a piece. I think the Babylon 5, somebody's trying to get 20 out of theirs. This is the only one I saw that is like this one that has the officially licensed. It's on the back there. I know it's hard to read, but it says Babylon 5, officially licensed product. And I got several others in here. Don't hate me, but I had to look that symbol up. And that's the Rebel Alliance for Star Wars. And it's an officially licensed one, and it's got an old tag on it from the Smithsonian Museum. Woo! Man, that thing's old. And in there was that thing. This is for the Air Force. It's one with the horse on it. I'm not sure what it has to do with the Air Force, but I just know it has to do with the Air Force. This one that says IFT, that almost, I don't know. Another Highlander one. It says 1998, the celebration. This must have been I don't know, some kind of, it's kind of hard to see in the plastic. Here's another different one. Got quite a few of these Highlander ones. So, and they're fairly big. I mean, they could probably cover up my symbol up here. So, Yep. Gonna be yes on those at an auction. Here's one that says Beijing 2008 Olympics. That was a while ago. Here's something that says Space Shuttle on it. There's a couple NASA pins in here. I might keep those. I'm a bit of a NASA freak. So, and I know I've shown this one before, but it's a Terminator 2. Hey, good luck to you, Wild Bill. Stay in touch. I'm here every Sunday. Appreciate you stopping by. You know anybody named Joanne that likes Terminator, their journey? Hmm? Universal Studios, Florida. All right, reserved. Yeah, it says we paid all our trademarks on it. What the hell? Oh yeah, here's the space shuttle one. It's got all the astronauts' names on them. I gotta figure out what names. If it's like, man, I don't. I almost want to say this is that teacher with that tragic accident. One that's. But I don't know. You know, I don't. Hey, this one's got a phone number on it. Hey, what the hell? Jane Company, Santa Monica, California. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Hey, you never know until you ask, right? And even then, you might not get the answer you desire. Got a lot of Superman pins in here. I think I've shown those before. Here's another space shuttle one with different names on them. That one just says space shuttle. Oh, here we go. Starfleet Command. That's mine. Star Wars, Star Trek. A lot of Batman. Got some Batman in here. Arabian Nights. I mean, that's an old one. Good grief. Is it in the car? Did I leave it over here? No, it's in the car. Darn it. I'm going to have to order some more loops. It's one thing that I think a lot of us need. I would like to see a lot of the other resellers that, at least that I watch, to please buy some loops. Uh, the things on which to eye loops. So we don't have to sit here and squint and look at the stuff on the back. I can just sit here and look at it and go, ah, that's a loop. Those eye things. Mm-hmm. Officially licensed product. This came off that cosplay thing. I think I showed it at one time. And comes in this nifty. If it didn't have damage on it, I'd sell the box. Because this goes to expensive perfume. Made in France. Modèle déposé. But yeah, but it's damaged, so it's not worth crud. Oh, that might be blood that I'm scraping off. I'm taking enough pictures. Ow, ow, ow. So, oh, you need you lose, huh? There's about 40 of these in there. I have 20, 30 of these in there, all different kinds. They're ornaments. They're meant to be ornaments. They're marked as ornaments. So that whole box for $10. Woo! And this was in just a box. No biggie. I'm gonna try and sell it. You get about $3 or $4 out of it. Would I will sell things less than $5 if it's like this, because honestly, you shouldn't be able to sell things like this. Not easily, but stuff like this sells, and it's a neat thing to put up on my videos that show what sold. So, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And I haven't figured out yet how I want to sell these. I've got tons and tons of there. Those are presidential pins from the 60s. Nixon. Yep, the Nixon campaign. And I've got some LBJ in there, which when he was trying to beat Nixon, and see, stupid history. So I'm not sure if anybody noticed it. I'm done researching this. It took me about 3 days to get. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think it'd be safe to be selling anything Kissinger right now. He wasn't a very well liked person. I remember his name floating around on the news and stuff when I was a kid and not really caring about that stuff. And now I'm an adult and really don't care about that stuff. So go up me an antique butter dish. Put your butter in there. Underneath goes something cold in which to keep your butter cold. And remember, butter's not bought at a store. Butter is made, so it's this big lump of butter. And this gets put out. And this thing was really blingy at one time. It says silver plated. Get this right. See these flourishes here? It's just decoration on the side. This is a helmet design. It's in the shape of an old Roman helmet, and there's there's Roman symbols there on both sides of this, and one on the other side. You notice how it kind of resembles the side piece that would go down to hold the neck on, but with a little imagination, you can see this as being a helmet. So, and here's the place where you'd put the butter knife, and this is all very well. I can't show it good enough on this, but it's crafted very, very well. And the maker's mark on the bottom. And this was made about 1860s. So in 1860, President Abraham Lincoln got elected to president. So yeah, there you go. And that's when the war started and ended 1861 to 1865. All kinds of stuff going on. First elevator invented, uh, first home sewing machine invented by Mr. Singer. The first World Fair happens in London. All kinds of stuff going on. First Pony Express. Yeah. All kinds of stuff. So I've got a piece here made when Abraham Lincoln was president. And that's kind of the connection I have with this old stuff. It's why I like this old stuff. Butter dish, I could probably sell that for $10. I'd be okay with that. I bet it would clean up very nice. It's got a little bit of damage to it, but it's at least 153 years old, maybe 183. So there you go. Found out the guy's name that made it. I found out his business dealings before he had the company that made this. Yeah, I really found out way too much about this guy, stuff that I'll not need to know, but I found it out anyway, you know. So one downside to the people that made this, they made hotelware. So this was used in a hotel somewhere. It is monogrammed, which kind of blows, but it says Mr. H. That's all it says. So it might have been used for somebody important back then, Mr. H. Whoever that is. some up and coming tycoon or mogul. I'm shedding. It was done in New York before there were skyscrapers, because the elevator was invented in 1860 by a woman, no less. Gas candy dish. This is a piece. I have the strict. I don't clean pieces. I just don't clean pieces. If there's like lumps of dirt, I'll clean the dirt off. But the tarnishing, that's part of the piece. I would like to see this one cleaned up though, because there's some really neat and some really nice engraving around the top side and around here that's really cool looking. Huh. I'd like to see that better. I'd like to see that pop. But yeah. And I could probably do that and still sell the piece, but it goes against what I do. Yeah. Kissinger was not a well-liked man at all. He got shit done, though. So, yep. That's what's going on. Move these pictures over. Excuse me. Woohoo. The hell is this? 3 days ago. Oh. And there we go. Okay, now it's all transferring. So, class, that's what we're gonna. Overall opinion on the AI description thing is use it if you. I wouldn't use it at all, personally. But if you don't know what you're doing, if you're new to the game, I'd say go ahead and use it. But for God's sakes, try and learn how to do it right and not use that thing. Using that thing, makes you lazy. Makes you forget things that you probably should know just in case things go wrong. Because we know eBay goes wrong a lot. So, I don't know. You guys want to use it, knock yourself out. I don't agree with it. That's the bottom line. But invariably, there's going to be somebody out there. Oh, I just use the chat GPT and I take my pictures. Pop, pop, do it all from the phone. Woo. It's just that might be just the way things are going to be. I mean, maybe I'm just too old to accept that kind of change. I really don't think that's it, but maybe maybe some degree that might be it. I know I'm always trying to be open to things coming to be things that we're using as a older guy, I'm more skeptical. I'm just like everybody else that's been this age, you know. I don't look back and go, "Oh, things are so much harder." Yeah, that means technology is getting better. Uh, you know, I'm not a let's move backwards guy. I'm a let's move forwards guy. So I want a better world for my niece. I might not be around to enjoy it with her, but I'd like her to be able to enjoy one. That's all. Not asking much. Apparently, I am asking too much from the government, but we'll see. They'll start to worry when people's feet are a foot underneath the water. I I think I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Eat my fish. Do these 6 listings I have. Get them ready for auction. I don't know. I might put some of them up as permanent listings. I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah, that's it. Hey, Journey, thanks for sticking around as always. You know, you're always welcomed. Yeah. And I'll be here next week. Hope to see you too. I hope nothing. Does that mean something bad's going to happen between now and then? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it for me. I guess, everybody, stay profitable and ta for now. Peace. Love you guys.